thanks to everybody who showed up for my announcement 1 of 2. I'll be going down to Clear Lake this afternoon to make my second announcement. My name is William Williams, for anybody here who doesn't know that. I don't think there is anybody. Go by Will to friends. And I'm here today to announce that I'm running for City Council in the City of Houston, District E. Patty Wiseman is term limited, and I'm going to run for that seat. I'm a resident of Kingwood for 4.5, almost 5 years now. My wife Kim and I have 2 young boys, Liam and Garrett, 5 and 6, and I'm running because I've felt for a long time that city government is where it happens. That a lot of things happen in Austin and in Washington that affect our lives, but the really basic issues of whether the police and the firemen are available, whether the sewage is working, happens at the local level. So that's really where my heart and my desire to serve is for my community. I have 4 basic issues that I want to be at the forefront of my campaign as I talk to people around District E. Issue number 1 is improving air quality in the City of Houston. The City of Houston has very, very poor air quality, and I think there's a real need to make improvements in our air quality. The city's already started making some progress on that front. There's a lot of air quality monitoring, but we need to really get people to the table to negotiate, the polluters to the table to negotiate. We need to preserve and expand green space within the City of Houston, and that's really a key issue for Houston residents. Another key issue that I want to examine in my campaign is the number of police that we have on the streets in Houston. Right now, Houston, for the city of its size, has about has a very small percentage of the police that are on the streets of other major cities. And that's really, I think, a significant issue for the residents of Houston. That one's a tough nut to crack because it's very much centered on budget, but we're gonna look at ways to tackle that issue as well. Finally, another issue we want to discuss is mobility in the City of Houston. In Kingwood, my feeling is that primarily means focusing on the entrances and the exits to Kingwood. The entrance and exits at North Park and at Kingwood are really, I think, where the blockages occur. There are some minor improvements that have been made with some light timing, but I think potentially adding another exit lane on Kingwood Drive would be a serious benefit to the residents of Kingwood. And finally, just to talk about what I see as the role of a city council member, I really feel that I want to bring a collaborative type leadership to the City of Houston. District E has 1 vote on city council, and unless you're a city council member who's willing to work for the benefit of the entire city, it's very difficult to bring a lot of support from the other city council members to projects that benefit specifically District E. I'm an in-house attorney with Imperial Petroleum Recovery Corporation, and my job is really on a daily basis to bring consensus among our folks within our company and with clients and vendors of the company. So I really feel like I'm professionally and temperamentally inclined to be able to provide a very collaborative style of leadership for the City of Houston. That's about it. I'm going to spend the next few months traveling around District E, which, if you don't know, is a very large district. It goes from Kingwood all the way down to Clear Lake. It includes Sagemont. It includes the communities that surround Lake Houston. So it's probably an hour and 15 minutes from tip to tip, north to south. I'm going to put a lot of miles on my car. I probably won't have much resale value, but over the next few months I'm going to be traveling the district. I'm going to be talking to a lot of people and finding out what, other than the concerns that I've listed, are the concerns for the City of Houston and the residents of District E. And in November, I hope you all will elect me to City Council, and at that point we'll get to work on solving those issues. Thank you so much.